All right? Quit patting people on the back when it's not time to pat people on the back. It feels good to anybody to be patted on the back and say, you know, you're doing a good job. Appreciate you. But the truth is, some aren't. Some's a mess. Some needs rebuked, and some needs corrected, and some needs to say, straighten it up, or you're going to have to ship out. Oh, we don't want to hear that. No. But you know what Jesus said? If we're not careful to do and give God the place in our lives that He's supposed to have, He said He'd remove the candlestick. Now, that's what Jesus said. Jesus said a lot of things that we don't talk about because we don't want to talk about them. No, because it's going to put some pressure on people to say, hey, straighten it up. No, people don't want to talk about that. No, because they want to, That's the reason, I'm going to tell you something. That's the reason some of you's got such a little revelation that you got. Such a little that you barely got enough to get by. Because you're not willing to do what God said. You're not willing to say what God said. Therefore, you're almost in the dark. Why is God going to give you something when you won't do what He said? Simple, ain't it? He won't. He won't. If you're not willing to say what God said, He won't. He won't. He won't give you no more. Because you're not going to say what He said anyway. So what's that? That gets over in the realm of just this. It's crazy. Oh, I'm just going to give you everything that you need so you can what? Do nothing? No, it's not going to happen. Not happening, friend. If you want revelation, then you be willing to say what God said. If you want God to speak to you, then be willing to do what God says to do. If it's in love, then preach a message of love that people walk out and they're sticky because they got honey all over them. It was so good and sweet. You know, it was awesome. But then when there comes a message of rebuke and correction and instruction, then preach it, praise God. Don't worry about what people are going to think or people are going to say. God's the only one that's going to matter in the end.